Hello, beautiful. I hope you're doing great. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Jacira. In today's video, I want to talk about if the opportunity of a special order came about, what are the steps, avoid some of the mistakes that I made, and let's go straight into it. So, the first thing to have in mind, to check what are the colors for the year. This is like literally the first thing that you have to check because, when I first got my special order, I was like, oh, I can choose any colors. And my husband was like, no. We have this piece of paper right here and you can only choose what is on this color. Like, have a full understanding of the colors of the season and pick something that you actually like, something that makes your heart sing, and I see it a lot over here on YouTube. People say, oh, you have to go for neutrals, choose your neutrals. But like, if it's something, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity to make something that is for you, like tailor-made for you. I think it has to be something that you actually like and you shouldn't be swayed by what other people are thinking or whatever, unless neutrals is your actual thing, but me, I went for a vert criquet because I know that there's no other vert criquet that was going to look just like the one that I customized, that was customized for me. Because you guys get the rationale, it's a once in a life opportunity, so take full advantage of it. And I would tie this with the next point about hardwares, Study your metals, see which one will look best against the color that you pick. And because I remember when I was getting my special order, my husband and my essay were like, oh, get the brush gold with the vert criquet, it's gonna look nice. And I was like, no, it's not. It's not going to look polished. To me, it's my bag. I'm gonna be the one carrying it, so I want to like every single aspect of the bag. I want to look. Also, before even going any further, you have to decide if you want a Kelly, a Birkin, a Constance, or any other bag on their array of bags. Like the quota ones are the ones that we want. So obviously you're gonna go for one of the quota. It depends on you. Whatever one tickles your fancy. Moving along, it's something that I had a lot of trouble with, which was pick if I wanted a two-tone bag or if I wanted a one color on the outside and another color on the interior. There's a lot of back and forth with this, for my bag, but finally, a lot of back and forth because I was like, okay, the bag has to be unique, it's a unique bag, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, but knowing myself, I like uniformity in things. Decided for my Kelly to go for one color on the outside in verso, basically in the verso way. And I'm quite happy with it, but it is once in a lifetime opportunity, so you should customize it the way you want to. And I know that in the next time I am offered a special order, I'm going to do a two-tone. And I kind of know what the colors I'm gonna. I already know, and I'm gonna tell about it sometime in the future. Now, you also have to choose the color of the stitching, and they have a little stitching. You get to pick the colors and they usually match, but they usually match the colors that you have, the colors of your bag and things like that. For example, for my special order, I didn't get to pick the stitching. My essay was like, oh, you just trust the artisan, he would do something interesting. And I was like, girl, I don't know the artisan like that, okay? So I'd like to pick it. She was like, no, trust. I was like, okay, fine. I just don't want it to look crazy. I want to love the bag the minute I see it. So I didn't pick the stitching for my bag, but for your bag, please make sure that, if you're able to pick it yourself. The point I put is to do as many color combinations as you can, like especially online. You can go check charts and color charts and you can see bags, colors, study your colors, see what works well together, especially if you want to go for a two-tone, see what works well together, like take your time, explore. Like for example, I was thinking about like a blue brume and a capucine. Can you imagine? Like those two, that orange and that baby blue with that fiery orange. Woo! Fire! Moving along, have in mind, and this is very important because I tried to do this, have in mind that whatever decision you make, you cannot go back. I personally tried to call my essay to change the hardware of the bag, the hardware that I changed, because I was like, oh, I shouldn't have gone with this one. I should have picked this other one. And my essay was like, oh, it's too late. And it was like maybe a week later or a week and a half later. And she was like, oh, no, it's too late, Jacira. Like the request has already been granted and sent to Paris and there's nothing we can do about that. And I was just so gutted. I was pissed. But then again, I'm happy. I was just self-doubting because in discussion with a friend, she was like, oh, maybe you should have gone for the perma brass instead of the gold. But I prefer the gold against the vert criquet, so you know, it's fine. I'm happy that I wasn't even able to change it. But like for future references, make sure that you love everything you pick is from the bottom of your heart and you're 100% sure, because you can't go back and change things. And this is why some people get their special orders and they're not happy with it and they don't even take it. Another thing that I didn't have an opportunity to do when my time came was to enjoy the experience. Guys, I was so stressed. I was so stressed because I wasn't even expecting this opportunity to do it, you know. So it was like, my essay was like, oh, I wanted a bag. She didn't have a bag. She showed me 2 bags, but I wasn't in love with them. And when she was like, okay, fine, let me go get something. And then she came with the bag, with the box. And I was like, oh, scheisse. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, it was very much like that when the opportunity. So always have in mind, you know, a color and things like that. And try to enjoy the experience. And bring, oh, another point is bring someone that you can exchange ideas with, a friend or someone that is well versed on the Hermes realm, someone that you love that can support you, because it's a lot. At least to me, you know, I went with my husband, but my husband loves this type of stuff, and he was even the one who suggested Birkin weeks before the opportunity came about. So it's like, I don't know, like, he is a manifesting king, and I love that. I'll say the last point, but one thing that I've been failing at doing is to almost forget that I did this, you know, like, because this way I am always nudging and bothering my essay, asking her, is it ready? Is it ready? And for her having to be like, no, just it's not ready yet. No, just it's not ready yet. So it's like, have the patience, and these things take a while, and there's really nothing you can do about that. It's not like we can pay in advance and then be calling them. No, they literally make you wait, and I'm on my 10th month of waiting, and even my essay was like, okay, maybe right now we are a little bit late, but let's see if this happens. The opportunity came about, when the opportunity comes about, because in discussion with my essay, I asked her, I was like, girl, like, why can't everybody have a special order? And she's like, Jacira, there are some people that only have special order bags and they won't negotiate otherwise. So, you know, I guess it's to calm down those clients and allow everyone else to be able to get it. And I think that'll be lovely, like, to everyone be able to customize their bags. But I guess things aren't as easy everywhere else in the world as they are maybe here in France. Yes, you know, whenever an opportunity comes for a second bag, I'm going to grab it. And I already spoke to my essay about it, but I'm gonna keep it quiet until I actually have a confirmation that I can do it, and then I'm gonna share with you everything that I'm going to pick, okay? Yes, lovelies, this concludes the video. Yes, guys, I love you all so much, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Love ya, bye.